Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azmi bin Shafiq, and today I will be presenting my management game. And my management game is called Bullring Activity. So what is Bullring Activity? So the participant that could participate in this Bullring Activity is around 8 to 15 people. The more the participant, the more intense the game would be. And the time duration for this activity is approximately between 15 to 30 minutes, depending on the difficulty of the task given to the groups. And the location for this activity can be either indoor or outdoor. It doesn't matter as long as you have ample space for the participant to move around. And the equipment needed for this activity are much. There are only 4 items and it's not expensive to buy. The first one, you need to have book ring. Second one, you have to have strings, which is being cut into equal length. The third one, you need water bottles or PVC pipes or cones. And the last one, you need tennis ball. Alright, only one tennis ball. And here's how you prepare the equipment for this activity.
Here are the equipment that you needed. The first one, you need to have a water bottle. Second, you need to have a tennis ball or any ball that is equivalent to the size of a tennis ball. Third, you need to have a book ring. And the last one, you need to have strings or tali rafia in my case, because I do not have strings. So the string need to be cut equally. Firstly, you need to tie the strings to the book ring. So depending on how many participants are participating, so you need to tie it up to the book ring. So after you tie the strings to the book ring, here's the end result. And second step is you need to cut the water bottle at the top of the bottle to make the place for the ball to sit in. As you can see, the ball sits perfectly on the bottle that has been cut. And that is all, ladies and gentlemen. It's very easy to set up this activity.
So the objective for these activities is pretty simple. You need just to bring the tennis ball from the starting point to the end point by using string that is being attached to a ring book. However, what's the point of doing this is this will stimulate the effect of the constant changes in workplace environment and the need to continually adapt to those changes. So before I explain on how to play this game, I'll be explaining the skills that will be developed and needed in this game. The first one is communication. Communication is the fundamental in a team and is crucial for a team to reach their goals. In these activities, it will show how effective the team can communicate. The activity can be extremely frustrating if the group cannot communicate well and work together. However, this is a good thing to happen because this will overcome their adversity, especially when in a tough situation where the communication will be the most useful component in successing their task. Alright, the second one is teamwork. Working as a single unit seems to be rare in this current life, and team activities like this could enhance the team cohesion between group members. For example, as the ball drops, you need to start all over again from the starting point. So it will become hard to stay positive. Alright, you will be demotivated. So this will stimulate the real life situation that will happen in maybe our workplace. Alright, so this is what we want from this activity because it will create awareness towards the members, to the participants, and they can learn from the problem and how to solve it and work as a team. So now, how do you play this game? So the first one, you need to have ample space. Second one, you need to ask the participant to hold the string at the end of the string and stretch it out. Once the book ring is stretched out, the facilitator can put the tennis ball onto the book ring. Next, place the water bottle at the end point, which is opposite from the starting point, and there will be obstacles between the starting point and end point. Then the participant needs to bring the tennis ball by holding the string that is attached to the book ring and place it onto the water bottle that is being placed at the end point. To make it difficult, to step up the challenge, to step up the level of this activity, facilitator can modify the difficulty. I give you an example. While they are walking to bring the ball to the water bottle, the facilitator could perhaps say the boys could not speak, only the girls can direct them, or those who are wearing jeans need to be blindfolded. Alright, things like that will make the the task more complicated and more difficult. And alright, so if the balls drop, they need to start all over again from the starting point, and the participant cannot hold the book ring or the ball unless they want to put it back on the book ring, and the participant could only hold at the end of the strings. Alright, they cannot hold closer to the book ring, need to hold at the end of the book ring. So this activity will be considered accomplished when the group has successfully dropped the ball and put the ball onto the water bottle at the end point. Alright, so what are the lessons and conclusion that could we get from this activity? So frequently, when we feel a task is easily accomplished, we do not take time to recognize, to strategize, to plan about how it will be accomplished, right? This makes sense, but what doesn't make sense is that when the task, even when we know the task is getting difficult, we tend not to stop and to think and to plan on how to accomplish that task, right? So from this activity, participants could learn that planning ahead is very crucial when accomplishing a task. Thus, it is very crucial to have a decision-making skill and fast problem-solving skills to accomplish any task, whether it is difficult or easy. So that is all from me for my management game, which is Blue Ring activity. Thank you very much.
Hi, and Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Faiz bin Azmin. So, good morning to Dr. Mafitri Haji Muhammad Qasim. So today, I want to explain about the game of decision making. It's about management. So my game is Frostbite. So the game consists of 4 people. Alright. In this situation, the game needs the equipment of sticks, bricks, clothes. Alright. With 4 people and equipment. So in this situation, the 4 people are stuck at the North Pole. So they need to survive in the winter where the temperature is below. So they need to survive, and they need to build up a campfire. Alright. The team consists of 1 leader and 3 more of them are the teammates. So unfortunately, the leader is face frostbite of his hands and legs, so he can move. While the other 3 of the teammates were blind because of the winter wind, so they cannot see. So the game point is they need to carry out or build out the campfire within 5 minutes to ensure that they survive in the North Pole by using the leader's decision and instruction. So they need to survive, they need to find the stick, gather them, and build the campfire.
Okay, here how the gameplay. I want to show how the gameplay of the Frostbite. Alright. This is the place they play the Frostbite. Alright. This is the leader of the teams, which face the Frostbite on his hands and legs, so he can move. So there, in front of him, there are 3 of the teammates, which are blindfolded. So those teammates will find out the bricks. So this is bricks. So sticks. So there are many sticks and bricks out there. They will put up separately. Alright. Got this? Alright. So by the leader's instruction and decision, the teammates needs to find the sticks and bricks, gather them in one place, and build up a campfire. So within 5 minutes, they need to complete the task, or they will be disqualified.
So the implication of this Frostbite game is the time management and good decision making and instruction from the leaders. So it is pertinent for leaders to carry out a good decision for the teammates to build up the campfire. So it is important to our organization to follow up the instruction from our leaders. That's all from me. Thank you.
So, hi.
Look at that.
Wait. Oh, that's better. Hi and good evening, everybody. How are you guys? I hope you're doing just fine. My name is Muhammad Salman. So today, I'm going to introduce you a game which called Fish and Fisherman. Before we start, what is Fish and Fisherman? An intellectual game that involves decision-making skills. So, can we start now? No! But wait, there's more. We move to how to play the game. There are two groups that have been divided. So each group consists 10 people. There is a group that called fishermen and another group is called fish. So the fishermen have to discuss between them which number, and they have to decide and they have to pick a random number from 1 to 10. Also, the fish also have their own role. As the fishermen start to do the countdown, the fish group have to move in and out until the number that have been chosen by fishermen reach. For example, just assume that you are in the fisherman group and you choose number 6, and then you have to count until number 6, and then when it reaches to 6, you have to close it, and the fish that remains in the circle will be eliminated. So, do you guys understand? I think my instructions are quite clear. Oh wait, before we start, this game involving communication. So, the teammates have to form a strong communication between them in order to win this game. So I think that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to Dr. Ahmad Fikri bin Kasim. Okay, today I would like to introduce a game that involves of part decision making and also teamwork. Okay, the game is called Move Pong. Okay, before I start the game, I want to share the equipment is needed. Okay, first, ping pong ball that I assume this is a ping pong ball. Okay, second, half of pipe. If difficult to find of pipe, you can use the cardboard roll tissue. Okay, and the last, basket. Okay, I assume that basket. Okay, now I move to instruction Move Pong game. Okay, first, the player need to find group maximum 5 people each group. Okay, secondly, each group should know the objective of the game are loading a ball using half of pipe or cardboard. Okay, from starting point to finish point, which is basket, and get 1 point. Okay, third, the game valid in 3 minutes. Okay, the winner found the highest point they collect during activity. Okay, for the rule of the game are, first, if a ball falling down, okay, the group should restart back at the starting point. Okay, 2, if the group get the same point, the game will be complete again using one hand handle the pipe. It is different from the previous rule. Okay, the moral value on this game are, first, the Move Pong game teach us to make decision making on how we receive and delivery ball to the partner. Okay, to our partner group. Okay, second, the game point also teach us how to communicate group to complete the task. Okay, they are example of the game move ball. Okay, check it out and subscribe.